Hello all, guess who's back? I'm going to try to keep a short video this time. What I want to do is discuss a few things that have been on my mind regarding a few things. This particular one is going to be revolving around the vaping community. As most of you guys know, I started vaping when I lived in Virginia. So let's say maybe a good 3 to 4 years ago. Really didn't know much about it. It helped, but I still found myself going back to cigarettes, mainly because stress, and honestly I just didn't understand really how vaping was supposed to help. I'm looking at videos and people that blow out a whole bunch of clouds and stuff and thinking that's what it's supposed to be about. Then after I moved back to New Jersey, really got serious about quitting smoking and went back into looking into it, and I noticed some good things, learned a lot about what I needed to do as far as how it's supposed to help. Well, based off of that, ooh, excuse me, I just had dinner, some pizza, started really getting into it, looking at it as far as, helping me to get off the cigarettes. And then I see some videos from many vape YouTubers, some online stuff, and realize that the FDA is trying to really put a stick into the whole vaping community, the whole thing about vaping. And I don't understand why the FDA is trying to do that. Is it because of money? More than likely. Because with all the videos and everything I've seen, it's a help. Now, first things first, you're still getting nicotine. Nicotine affects your body, like caffeine. So you shouldn't be, you shouldn't be using it, period. But for all of us, new generation, old generation, we're addicted to nicotine. That's what we're addicted to. That's the chemical in tobacco and cigarettes and everything else that makes us addicted to it. So that's what we did, so we smoked. Now there's an alternative out there that's helping people get off of the cigarettes. With the cigarettes having anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000 various chemicals in it, some of which are very known and are very dangerous. Formaldehyde, benzene, what else is there? There's so many different chemicals that are harmful. So this quick video is going to just address a few things on my mind that I want to figure out what the problem is. They're saying that, the FDA is saying things like, oh, well, we're going to put in place where things go back to 2007. 2007, vaping was relatively new. So why would you take everything back then, considering all the advancements in technology, all the advancements and improvements that have happened since then? Why go back there? Money. Because apparently there's a thing where they're supposed to charge a bunch of people to pass the FDA regulations, which makes no sense, because then now you're going to basically put a wrench in the whole process. Should children be vaping? No. Should children be smoking? No. But if children are smoking, then they need another alternative. I mean, let's be honest about it. Let's be serious, speak truthfully. Would you rather your child be stuck on cigarettes, or would you rather them go to a different alternative, a healthier alternative, versus what the outcome of smoking cigarettes is going to be? So that makes no sense. What upsets me about this whole thing is that they are willing to put all these regulations and everything on vaping, but yet what about cigarettes? The sad part about this is, they're like, oh, you can't sell to children, you can't give it to children, but yet tobacco, the cigarette laws in this country states that a child cannot purchase cigarettes, but a child cannot consume. It doesn't say the child can't consume a cigarette. All it says is that the child cannot purchase it. Whereas with alcohol, alcohol says you cannot purchase it until your age of 21. You cannot consume it until the age of 21. So, if the FDA is so set on trying to basically ban vaping, then why aren't they doing it with cigarettes? Okay? You know, they say, oh, well, they want to classify vaping as a tobacco product. Why? Because of nicotine. But as plenty of people know, the research out there is done, nicotine can be grown from tobacco, potatoes, tomatoes, green peppers. So, you know, let's find someone who's willing to get, you know, extract the nicotine from potatoes, green peppers, and all them. You know, let's get somebody out there who really knows something about chemistry, extraction. And once you pull it out of a potato, green pepper, it's no longer a tobacco product because the nicotine's not coming from tobacco. So they can't claim it as a tobacco product. How are you going to classify an electronic device as a tobacco product? You know, I have this little Butte, you know, it's not a Butte, but, you know, it's my Kangertech Subvod TC. What does that say? Mega. This device itself, this is from about here down is a battery. How can you classify a battery as a tobacco product? I mean, I want to know these people at the FDA. I want to know where they are, who they are, because I want to know how you can classify a battery as a tobacco product. This tank here that holds the e-liquid, how is the tank a tobacco product? All this is, it's aluminum, Pyrex glass, and that's it. I mean, the closest thing you want to compare to a tobacco product would be the coil itself. Why? Because that's where the e-juice gets wicked and sucked into the cotton, and that's where it gets faked at. So that's the closest thing you'll have to a tobacco product. I don't understand. Why are they making it so much difficult? And where there's so many reports been put out there that vaping is 94 to 97% safer than a cigarette. That's helping. So is it that the fact that over almost 500,000 people die from cigarettes a year? Is it because they know that's part of population control? You know, that's the conspiracy theories things, but it is. It's, you know, if you know this product is killing people, but yet you're not doing anything to make it tougher to sell this product that is killing people, but a product that is helping people get off of that, it to me sounds like you got your priorities backwards. But it is what it is. So what we can do, I know there's a couple different organizations out there that is really pushing to really help the vaping community. One of the organizations called CASA.org. You know, that's the one that sticks to the top of my head because that's the one I know a lot of people are talking about. So let's do that. You know, look on their webpage, go to their webpage, see who you can sign up with, see what you can do to help. Because honestly, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, vaping saved my life, you know. But it helped. It helped reduce, it's helping reduce the amount of toxins that entered my body through cigarettes, replacing it with something that is a healthier alternative. So hopefully this gets out there. Hopefully some people will see it, some people will repost it, some people will share it, because I'm just a regular dude. You know, I decided to vape because I'm tired of cigarettes. I know what cigarettes does to me. I know the harmful effects of cigarettes. I know that it causes cancer, it causes emphysema, causes COPD. So I know these things. So let me see what I can do to make my life better, which is going to vaping. You know, that's a better alternative. And there's different things about it. So, yeah. Thanks for listening. Talk to you guys later.